All right, so we're trying to do this problem. And again, if you did it, that's great. Make sure if you haven't, push pause, do the actual problem before you look up the answer. So we want our delta to be chosen so that our epsilon can be a 0.01. So that means our output is within 0.01 of this limit when our input is within delta of 5. So I've sort of preset this up here. We have our function x squared plus 8. You know the limit when x goes to 5 is 33. So we say, well, we want our output minus 33 in absolute value to be less than 0.01. So we just replace that output with an x squared plus 8. And I'm going to, I guess we'll do the whole thing. So we get absolute value of x squared minus 25 less than 0.01, which means negative 0.01 to x squared minus 25 to 0.01. So x squared minus 25 has to be between negative 0.01 and positive 0.01. We're going to add 25 to each side. Because we're dealing with positive numbers, I can take the positive square root of 24.99 and then take the positive square root of 25.01. So I guess I keep thinking, might as well. 24.99 underneath the square root has to be less than x, which has to be less than square root of 25.01. And again, if we were trying to get x to be negative 5 here, we would have done the exact same thing, but my signs flip when I take the negative square root of both sides. Now, if I round each of these to a few decimal places, the square root of 24.99 comes out to 4.998999, et cetera, and the 25.01 comes out to 5.0009999. Okay, and you can see where this is going here. So in terms of at the value of x, that means x is really close to 5. If I would have taken subtract 5 from all three sides, take 4.998999, subtract 5 from that. I'm going to round this to 4 decimal places. If I round this to 4 decimal places, I get that. And now I can more easily see that x is between x minus 5 is forced to be between negative 0.0010 and positive 0.0010. So absolute value of x minus 5 has to be less than 0.0010, which means if delta is equal to 0.0010, then x minus 5 less than delta is going to force my output minus 33 in absolute value to be less than 0.01. Again, hopefully you got that and you figured that out on your own. Once again, make sure you're trying these and doing these types of problems on your own and not just watching the videos.